Hey everybody, Wise Guy here, and I'm actually bringing you a new game here. I am playing the Kerbal Space Program, and this game is amazingly good fun. And as you can tell, I've been experimenting with it for a while, and I decided, well, let's go ahead and record a couple episodes maybe, or an episode, and see how it goes. And this is my spaceship so far. On the bottom here, we have 6 SRBs, solid rocket boosters, and up here is, I just noticed, oh, and then we have 4 more up here to keep me going for a little while longer. And then right here, I just got back from a test, and I noticed this engine is just way too big here. So I need to replace this engine with something a little more. We'll try the 215, and then, okay, let's check everything out here. That looks like crap, but this will be fun. Alright, once these SRBs go up, then separate them. And those SRBs up here go off. And then those get separated. We're on to stage 5. Should be right here. This engine ignites. And the problem I'm having is I think it's just too much fuel. So let me go ahead and take one out. It's way too heavy right now. Take one out. That'll do it. And oh, something got messed up here. Okay, we need to add this here. Move this up to stage 4. Alright, that'll go off. And then once that's out, that'll separate. And from here, then this will ignite. And then that'll separate, and that's our parachute. However, I do want to see it. I want to replace this. You know what? We're just going to test it real quick before we even do anything. Let's save it. We'll see at least how it goes. Alright, here we go. This is exciting. Here we go. I keep saying that. My apologies. It's a little laggy for me. You'll see it. It's like the ship suddenly settles when it's ready to go. It's probably not good for a ship. Come on. There we go. See that? Ooh, bouncy, bouncy. Alright, we're throttle up. Max throttle. Alright, in 3, 2, 1, ignition. SAS is on. I just turned it on before I went in the middle of that launch. We'll see how it affects it. Alright, we're looking good. This is about how we went out last time. This is my ghetto ship. My ghetto rocket. SRBs are about 70% fuel. We are heading up. We're at 1,000 meters. And I still think this is pretty slow. This is a heavy ship. 1,500 SRBs at about 40% fuel. Keep on going, buddies. Keep on going. Alrighty. Get ready for separation. We're about out of solid fuel. I haven't even been in orbit yet. This is how new I am to the game, guys, so you definitely are not missing too much here. Alright. We're about out. And here we go. Prepare for separation. Out. Separation. Next stage. Perfect. I know those 2 stages work just fine. We're still going really slow, but we'll see how it goes. I'm worried that this rocket engine is not going to be enough to, once these go out, to take us up to where I want it. Oh! It's already going. Oh, I messed up somewhere. It's going along with the solid rockets. Ah! This is going to be a mess up of epic proportions. However, we are going up pretty freaking quick. I wonder if we could use this to some kind of advantage. I wonder if we could use the SRBs in the first stage, and combine it with one of those big-ass rocket engines. That'll give us one heck of a push, and then dump them. It's a possibility. Well, now these are out of fuel, but I really don't know if I want to discard it, because if I do that, I'm going to lose this engine right here. And I'm not even so sure it's enough to get me to where I want to go. However, we are still going, but we are going really slow. And if we actually make it up, I am going to be impressed. But we're only at 23,000. However, this little engine is... Oh, wait, we're slowing. We're going real slow right now. Really, really. Well, we're 26,000. Liquid fuel is still at about 70% for this engine anyway. These guys are freaking out over here. 29,000. This has potential. 30. I can't believe that this little engine is doing it. The little engine that could. Come on, boy. Take it all the way. We're definitely not a speed demon right now. I am incredibly shocked that this is going. We're still going up. 34,000. Just gonna keep her going. Let's hit the M. And we are just... Yeah, well, we're getting there, that's for sure. But we are not even close yet. Gotta keep going. Keep going, buddy. Keep going. You can do it. SAS off. We're gonna do a little maneuvering. Let's do us at an angle here. See what happens. And we're good. Stabilize. Stabilize. T it. SAS on. Should keep us nice and lined up at this angle. 40,000. Liquid fuel at about 45%. Still going strong. And down there is our liftoff point, somewhere in there. This is going to be a huge trial and error for me, guys. I've done the tutorials and I haven't even done the... I did the orbit tutorial, but it was tough. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do an orbit in actual... But we're starting to slow down, it seems. I'm not going to jettison anything before it's too late. We need to get a big... We need to get an orbit going here or something. Okay, what is this? Where's my... Maybe I don't want to do that. Okay, we're going this way. Tee it out. Let it go. Let it do its thing. Something's changing here. Is it? It's growing. The orbit is growing. Keep going, keep going. Oh, wait, are we going down? We are totally going down now. Okay, this is not what we really want to do. SAS. Let's turn this. Here we go. And there we go. Using the nav ball here. And tee it out. It's good enough in that general vicinity. We're still going down though. But the orbit is working. But we're about out of fuel here. We're gonna have to jettison this here in just a moment. It didn't work exactly as planned, but we're not in an orbit, but we're certainly... Well, I think we're going down now. Oh boy. Let's turn the SAS off. Let's get this back into doing something like this. This is all trial and error for me. Get ready for separation. And the final stage. before parachute. Empty. And go. Oh no. Oh god. We lost a winglet. Go get him, Tiger. I think that's my takeoff point over there. Okay. Well, I don't think this is gonna work too much here, but it was a freaking good effort, if I must say. Alright, we're going down. Separate. This isn't gonna work. Alright. Inflate. And let's try again. Let's do something a little different. We gotta change that up a little bit. That was messing us up. I think we could have made it. Those solid rocket boosters, when they weren't tied with that other one, probably would have done okay. But I think with these still attached, it was just too heavy for them. So when those separate, it's supposed to do that. Alright, those separate, and then this engine should finish it out for us and take us all the way. Because that certainly lasted. And then that'll get rid of the excess weight from these guys. Okay. Let's give her another go. Come on. Launch, launch, launch. Laggy, laggy, laggy. Like this ship, it is just banging. Pardon me. Where's the moon? I'm going straight for the moon. Throttle up. No supports, and launch. None of this countdown crap. Alright, SAS on. And we've cleared the tower. It's just Ares 2. Heading to Mun. To the moon. Moon, Mun. I don't know how they pronounce it. I haven't really watched too many videos pronouncing it or whatever you have you. Alright. We're breaking 1,000 meters. Oh, here we go. I'd never even noticed this. Here's an atmosphere sensor. Never even dawned on me to look there. We gotta get through all of this atmosphere first. Prepare for separation. SRB set. Second. Go. Oh, misclicked on me. That was my bad. SRB's taking us up. Or the second set of SRBs, I should say. Where are we in the world of Mun? There's our... As of this moment, we're just gonna go right back down to the water. Alright. Oops. Solid fuel. About 40%, give or take. We are approaching... This just feels so much slower than last time. I thought by the end of the solid fuel we were approaching 20,000 meters. We just broke 10. Now we're at 12. We are going a little bit faster. We're breaking through the first layer of atmosphere. Maybe it'll speed up here. Sep. And there we go. That performed perfectly. We're up to 15. And we are still going. Oh no, phone! Let me shut it up. I shall shut it up for you. I don't know how to shut it up for you. There we go. Nice and quiet phone. We just broke 21,000. We're looking good. Looking real good. No problems to report yet. I must admit, this must be very boring. I'll see if I can possibly make it a little more fun, cut some stuff out or something like that. I definitely have plans to land on the moon. Make some nice long-term goals. set down on other planets, you know, once I get more experience, because right now that's just not in the cards. Set down on Eve, Moho, Duna, Jewel, and Elu out there. But small steps, small steps. We gotta land on the moon first. Before we even do that, we gotta learn how to get into a proper orbit. Okay, we're at 26,000. We're still chugging along here. Liquid fuel is at about 70%, give or take. And we have slowed down immensely, but I'm hoping it's only to get, because we're going through this part of an atmosphere or something. I mean, we're probably halfway through the atmosphere. And I just don't know how long that's gonna keep us going here. This little engine has gotten us 10,000 meters with what it's done so far. Just keep going, little guy. Keep going. Yep, that is the airfield down there. I'm surprised it's not overheating, to be honest. We're going down now. This is not good. We're losing altitude. This part of the atmosphere is too heavy. Or it's just not enough to get us out. How can we get through here? Oh boy. I can't add more SRBs. Separate. Turn the SAS off. Alright, let's do this. See if we can just get this crap separated. That'll do it. I'm just going to separate. There we go. Well, alright, let's head back to the VAB. Let's figure out something else. Vehicle assembly building. What if... This is going to really mess us up and probably not work. But let's move this down. Get rid of these. Place it with one of these big mumbos. So it can support the big mumbo engine. Put this bad boy back on. And that is probably way too heavy. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is. But we're going to give her a go nonetheless. Where is it here? Where is it? Okay, let's make sure we get this all nice and set up. SRBs go off. They then separate. Next stage, these SRBs go off. And then they're supposed to separate, so we need to move this to fourth. That goes off if it even makes it that far. Then it separates. Then that goes off, and that separates. Let me actually, I want to replace this engine with this one. It's more of an aesthetic look. I don't like the look of that one. Alright, redo. SRBs, this goes off. We need to move this down. Move these down, I should say. Alright, SRBs go off, they separate. This engine kicks to life, then it separates. And this engine kicks off, separates, parachute. Alright. Well, it's worth a go, I suppose. But I really should put some supports in here. So let me do that. Okay. And we'll just... How can we do? I'm worried that the supports are going to get in the way, though. Let's try it without supports first. Let me just set this thing more towards the ground. Judge by the shadow. Close enough. Right, let me save this monster. Then let's go launch her. I think it's going to be too heavy. The SRBs on the bottom are not going to be able to support it. Or I should say, take it up fast enough. And definitely, if that's not enough, the 4 on the top are definitely not going to be enough. Well, there's only one thing to do, and that's the tester, so let's throttle up and launch SAS on. We're going to need it. That's going a little faster than I expected, but we've cleared the tower. The real test is going to come from these 4. See if they can even remotely get it up. I mean, as long as it can just take them a little bit further, keep it from crashing. Hell, it can make it hover in the air for all I care. As long as it keeps it going. Or prevents it from going into negatives while they're going. So we're on our way. SRBs are already at about solid rocket boosters, if that doesn't get it for you. But we're at 50% fuel. We just broke 1,000. And as long as we break 10,000 minimum with these 4 up here, we're going to be on the same track as to when we were last time. I just don't see it happening. Liquid fuel that these rockets use is really, really heavy. And solid rocket boosters are very light from what I've read. So get ready for SEP. SEP is for separation. And boom. Separation, ignition, go. There we go. I don't click it enough or hit the space bar enough. But we are climbing, so that's a positive. The 4 can actually get us to climb. It's not very fast, but it's better than going down. Okay. Things are looking pretty good. This is going real slow. It has me concerned. We're just getting ready to break 4,500. So we definitely are not going to reach our 10K area, that's for sure. But we're going to get about halfway there. We're down to 50% SRB fuel. And it's a beautiful nighttime for a launch, don't you agree? And there's that blasted movement. Wow! We just increased speed dramatically. I have no idea what just happened. We're going to come really close before these SRBs run out of fuel. This is awesome. We're at 7,500. They're about to run out. 8 grand. They're out at 8,300. Separation, ignition, full throttle. I think this thing is going to break apart. This just looks like it. Alright, we hit 10. We're at 10. We're overheating. We need to throttle down a little. A little more. A little more. Okay, there we go. We do a little bit up, see. Okay, that's still overheating, but not as fast. I can do 1 peg of control down. Put this in the solution. We're not going to make it. Well, let's just let it ride for a minute. We'll see what happens. Keep my eye on that overheat. Overheat is at about 50%, maybe 45, 40. Liquid fuel's 60, 55%, somewhere in there. We just broke 20,000. Well, I gotta say, we're getting up there, that's for sure. Question is it going to be enough? My answer is no. Just keep doing what you do there, rockets. Keep going, keep going, keep chugging along. We're at 31,000. I think we're almost as high as we were when you guys last saw it. I think we got up to somewhere in the 40,000 range. We're almost out of the atmosphere, though. We're at 40,000. We can do it. We're almost out of here. It's GTFO, man. Where are we in relation to this? Okay. We're climbing, baby. Keep going, keep going. We're almost there. Almost there. Max throttle it. Let it go. Separation. Ignition. I think we did it. I think we're out of the atmosphere. We did it! Wow, that was amazing. We managed to get out of there. Alright, let's get to 100,000. We're going to shut this down a little bit. Let's cut back on the throttle a little bit. Don't want to burn up too much fuel. Okay. Amazing. Alright. I don't remember how to set up an orbit. I totally forgot. I want to say it's by going this way. Let me cut the throttle. Let me see what happens. I'll turn the SAS off. And let me pull this up in here. And here we go. Okay, we're going to do that. And then we're going to pump up some crap like this. Let's see if this increases our orbit. And it looks like it is. Max throttle this thing. We're going to burn up some fuel doing this. But that's okay. Orbit increasing. Altitude increasing. So this is a positive. I gotta say, this is my first time making it in here, and I'm glad I could record it so you guys could see it. We are really climbing. We're at 240,000, climbing steadily. Liquid fuel's at about 50, but we're doing it. Making a nice, hell, I don't even know if we're making an orbit, to be honest. I think we're just increasing this or something like that. Actually, I think we're just making a rendezvous for, like, the moon's something or another. So let me cut this back. We're just going to cut it off in general. Okay, what's the word, hummingbird? So right now we're just going to, in 29 minutes it'll take us to get here. Then we'll start our decline down. So let me go ahead and forget how to time warp. Here we go, time warp. Oops, did I go way past it? Yeah, I just screwed that all up royally. Stupid moon, whatever. How do I get off of it? I don't know how to fix that. But I think I screwed myself over. Rename this. I don't want to rename this. Docking orbit map. Staging. That's not what I want either. What is... How in the hell do I change this view? I don't know. But I think I just screwed up royally. So here's... I'm going to go ahead and just let it die. Let's do one of these. Separate everything out. There we go. Board can affect the structural, so be careful when using large ships. Okay, don't show again. Oh, come on! Thank you. Okay, we're going to go ahead. Deploy the chute. There we go. I need to learn how to do orbit more, because that didn't get me anything I wanted there. But we did get into space with the design. So, hooray guys, we managed to at least get into space. Now we just need to learn how to orbit. Once I get that mastered, we shall head for the moon. But alas, we're not going to do it this episode. Oh god! Oh god, the tragedy! They all died! Oh well. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is actually a very fun game. So I'm thinking about recording my adventures on it. I do want to take us to the moon and other planets. And, you know, we can watch, see what happens. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, please remember rate, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any rocket ideas that you want me to give a shot, just send me your ideas or something along that, and I'll see what I can do. Till next time, I hope you guys have a good day and or night. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.